Hello, Marvel fans. Welcome to episode of Marvel Talk with your hosts,
Nick
and Chris. And we're finally doing a comic book review.
Yes, it's been too long, and we did promise you guys this, and we are excited.
Yeah.
We are reviewing Turning Point
And the Green Goblin's Last Stand.
And seeing how we're doing this in chronological order, I will be first going with Turning Point, and then Christopher will take it away with the Goblin's Last Stand. So let's just get this going. If you are new, subscribe, and well, let's get to it. So Turning Point basically starts off with something that happened with Harry. Now, Peter was away doing something with the Hulk, and he was like out of town, and Harry was going through his overdose, LSD. And it just started, like, over here, I'm just gonna show you pictures as I go. It gets like really bad because like Norman gets like really mad with Peter and everything, and they go into like this whole thing, and Harry's just like not doing well. Gwen feels bad and wishes that they can do something. Norman gets very angry, he's filled with frustration and everything, so he decides to, he's gonna be the Green Goblin and do it. Meanwhile, we get to like what everyone else is doing during this time before the Goblin attack and everything. The doctor, Norman Osborn's longtime friend doctor, tells Norman what's been going on, what's his status is. Like, he's better off in a hospital and not there, but for reasons they're not going to do that. So Norman basically decides to go in the Green Goblin, and he's like, I'm going to take his girlfriend and ruin Spider-Man. And again, Harry is still recovering from his second time being overdosed, which I actually like that they really tackled that, because back then it was, I don't know what LSD was so bad back then, or if it was like a bigger deal than it is now, but it's very important to this day, but I don't know how new it was back then, so I can't confirm that. But Spider-Man does swing over to see Gwen, and then he sees the bomb, the pumpkin bomb, or just like a pumpkin note or something, and that's basically where we get to the iconic battle. And we live with this epic battle with Green Goblin versus Spider-Man on the bridge. And this is unfortunately when we get to the biggest dramatic part of it, which is Gwen Stacy's death. Unfortunately, this is where I believe she's dead, because she fell really far and she was already unconscious. Green Goblin already tells him what was going on, and like saying that you killed her and everything. But then we get to the final thing, the death of Gwen Stacy's official, where Spider-Man says that you killed the woman I love and you're gonna pay. And that is where the comic ends. And then we get to the second part, the death of Green Goblin. Christopher, the floor is officially yours. Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah. So, obviously it takes right after where Gwen dies. And so, Spider-Man's very angry, so says you're going to pay for that. And as you can see right here, especially right here, he's like,
what you said in the last issue,
he's showing him like no mercy and like so angry and everything. So you can see right there, so he's like filled with so much rage and attacks Spider-Man. Then apparently he got knocked out, and then he ends up going onto the bridge and then trying to look for them, but then the police end up finding him, and then, well, he finds them, and then
you're with the body.
And then it's like right here, it's like one of the cops like probably thinks that he did, but it's like one of them's like being like, hey, try to leave him alone, okay? He's already dealing with this pain and everything.
He's basically he's like, well, this guy's, he can sense that there's pain in Peter, and he's like, calm down, son, I've been in this business longer than you, and I can tell what a broken heart is.
Yeah, so he was very upset, and then, but apparently they end up asking, like, they need to question him, but apparently he refuses to cooperate, and he just ends up leaving right here. And
well, don't forget about this.
Oh yeah, because apparently he actually like shoves off one of the officers pretty much, and says like, "I've told you, I'm busy." It says right there. And so apparently he ends up going to visit Harry, actually. But then it's like he acts very scared apparently right here.
He's still on the LSD.
Yeah, he's still on his
like
LSD.
He doesn't know if he's imagining Peter or not.
Yeah, so as you can see right here, see how like he's on the LSD, and then it's like Peter starts to leave, and then but Harry starts to go after him, actually. And apparently Peter ends up going to Robbie, and right here, and because he tries to tell him about what,
like the locations of Norman Osborn's places.
Yes, and then of course right here Jameson comes along, and pretty much obviously blames that what happened to Gwen was his fault.
Nothing new here.
Yep, and he ends up webbing his mouth like he's always great with doing. And
well, someone has to shut him up.
Yeah, obviously. Then right here it shows like Norman pretty much like after this long day he's had thing.
I'm so beat from murdering people.
Yeah. But then eventually Spider-Man comes in,
which, by the way,
right,
he thought that Spider-Man was going to attack him somewhere else, but Spider-Man was like, "Big surprise, pal."
Yep. And apparently he ends up just. Oh yeah, wait, not
they're battling.
So, yep. So they have their big battle all right here, and he literally beats the living shit out of him. Like,
literally,
of course. But then it's like actually right here, he actually feels like he went a little too crazy, like right here at the bottom.
He's like, I thought I was gonna almost kill him.
Yeah, actually deep down he just felt bad actually.
Well, he was hurting. Well, he still is hurting
after all the pain still he went through. And then we get the big moment where apparently, just like in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, Osborn tricks him and tries to fly his glider right.
Well, actually, the movie was based off of this iconic scene.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying anyway. Like,
right.
Just like in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, he tries to trick Peter, where he flies the glider right behind him, but Peter senses it coming, he dodges it, and of course, and Osborn gets impaled by the glider that he flew around on.
He just did a No Way Home reference. Well, actually, you did a quote.
Yeah.
You did a quote.
Yep, from Sandman. I really had to do that.
Well played. Were you planning that?
Yeah.
This was news to me.
Yep.
That was really well played. Well played.
Yep. So apparently, just like in Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, and as Sandman said, it ended with Green Goblin impaled by the glider he flew around on. And so that's it, pretty much that. But apparently there's a very shadow guy over here.
That's right.
Like, just like in those Andrew Garfield movies there were, which we never found out who that was, but there's also one right here.
Oh, we get to like the big dramatic scene with MJ.
Yep, and the big scene with MJ right here where he's really in a lot of pain and everything, and even she starts to cry after he ends up a little bit yelling and everything.
But she doesn't leave. He tells her to leave, and she doesn't. She closes the door and stays.
Yep.
I kind of want the next issue of that.
Yeah, I do wonder what happened.
Well, she comforts him, but I still want to read it, even though I know what happens. I still want to read it, or like reread it, I guess you can say.
Yep. But and that was it.
Yeah, the two-parter. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Yep.
Man, it felt good doing these.
Yeah, it's too bad that we haven't done these since April. Felt good.
Yeah, we have. That's a long. Wow. With the strike going on, we might have to start doing more of these.
Oh yeah.
Actually, guys, we kind of want to ask you something. Should we still do reviews for this strike or something? We're gonna probably do a poll on Instagram, so you should follow us there. But we still want to do like the finish up Secret Invasion and everything. But moving forward, should we, do movie reviews and stuff like that for the strike? Because we want to support our actors and actresses and writers as best we can.
Yeah, we really want them to get paid as soon as possible.
And as long as
they deserve all this respect.
Yes, as long as we all stick together and do our part in this, everything will be fine. And seeing how, we do like Marvel movies and shows and the strike's going on, we also do comics and video games and everything. So let us know what we should do, because we want to do our part. And we're going to do a poll. We're probably going to do a poll tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to do a poll seeing if you guys want us to still do the movie reviews and the shows or not. And we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
But just so you know, we did a whole video on it. We're supporting our actors and actresses and writers. and everyone in the industry that deserve equal pay. With that being said, we hope you guys enjoyed. We don't know what our next one's going to be, but there has been so many comic books we've been picking up.
Yeah, and a lot of reprints like these, which I love.
Absolutely. You know, maybe we'll review the 2 comic books that we're getting on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Or Thursday.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll see.
Because the same thing, we're only picking up like one thing. So maybe we could do a comic book review then as well.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
And yeah, but we hope you guys enjoyed. Also, I did post something Barbie related today on the Marvel Talk, so go check it out. The link, there's no link, but our name of our Instagram is in the description down below, so you should go check us out. We would love the support. We're trying to get 150. We're so close. Here, we're trying to get 100 subscribers, so if you would like to subscribe to the channel and join and build this channel up with us, we would be so honored and blessed to have our fellow true believers join us in here. And this has been our comic book review. We hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you guys think about these and what comics you want us to review, because we'll do any comic you guys tell us to do. If you want us to pick up a comic we don't have and do it, we'll do it, because that's what we do. So let us know, and we will see you guys in the next one. With that being said, we do something here, and it's Excelsior.
Enough said.